Fish on! Whoa! Whoa! Hello and a huge welcome back to Specimen Dave TV. What an absolute cracker of a morning. The alarm clock went off at 3 o'clock. Up, cup of coffee, in the car, on the road. Destination, salty water. It was one day after the full moon. It was last night, so I was fairly confident that we'd find a fish somewhere. There was 3 marks I wanted to have a look at today and hit. The first mark is the one that produced the fish. Had him about half an hour before high tide, I think. I did want to come here for low tide and fish some deep channels out there and the mouth of the estuary. However, the water is running fast and it has gouged out a deep trench, trough, whatever you want to call it. And it's just impassable, unfortunately. Where I want to be is on that sandbank over there, but I can't get to it. So I'll have to call it a day. But before that, let's take a look at that fine bass this morning. Whoa! Yeah. I'd say so. Oh! The birds flew into me line. Fish on! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Oh, I may tighten that drag. Oh, I may tighten that drag. Oh, God. He's not a bad fish. Or else he's small and gives me the scrap of his life. It's bass, all right. Let's get him up. Woo!
I've done that a few times with pike, lad.
Yeah.
Got to strike in. And you know, with the pike like that bait, you fucking absolutely hoof into them.
Yeah.
And you go to strike and just...
V06 819, 56 centimeters.
Rough shit, was it? Yes!
56 centimeters. I haven't tagged. What a stunner of a fish. My drag was really loose, and because I was messing around with it earlier trying to do something, and the fish started peeling line on me. I was like, oh, I better tighten it. I started loosening it by accident. Look at that. Gorgeous. Let's get him back. First one of the day. Hopefully Miles can get one now as well. Oh. IMA Hound 100F Sonic. Smashed it. Let's go. Let him recover in there. Just gonna keep an eye on him, make sure he's all right. There he goes. Woo! Pick that fish up right in here. We have a massive tide run here. We have an offshore breeze which is chopping everything up, and there's a cloud in the water. Nothing else was working for me until I stuck on this rattly IMA hound. Now as you can see, we had some really rough, rugged ground. But those conditions are the ones that are my favourite kind of conditions and ground for fishing. Reefy points and shelves, nooks and crannies and gullies. It's the murder zone. And when the water has got a nice swell on it like that, a good chop on it, and it has that cloudiness to it, not too much, but just like a nice cloudiness in it, that is just, oh, gets me going. So we were fishing all around that point. We were fishing the calmer water to the left, faster water to the right, and nothing was showing for the time being. So I got myself right on the end of the point pretty much, as far as I could go, and I wanted to fish the transitional period of the calm water and the fast water. And I have a couple of massive rocks and boulders underneath as well, some shelves. It's a chaos area, pure chaos. And so I wanted something that would make an impact in the water. And the lure of choice was the IMA Hound 100F Sonic. I've actually had this lure for about 2 years and used it a few times, but maybe just not in the right places. But it's the first bass I've ever had on that lure. And when you have this lure in the water, if you straight retrieve it, it will just move side to side nice and casually. But what I like to do is give it a couple of hard twitches, which give it like a darting motion forward, you know, side to side, really quick. Looks like baitfish trying to look for cover, find a little gully he can hide in or a patch of weed he can get behind. And when you're fishing cloudy, choppy, rough water like I was fishing, if a bass is feeding and he sees that go past his face, you know, he's going to hit it, and he's going to hit it hard because he'll be afraid of losing it in such fast and rough and cloudy water. And as you've seen, he smashed it. It can be very expensive fishing the likes of these shallow divers across those rocks and reefs, because you will get stuck. But you can avoid getting stuck a lot of the time if you have a fair idea of where the boulders are, where the structure is. Just slow your retrieve down and let the lure float a bit higher towards the surface, and it will bring you out of the way of those structures. But it is inevitable. If you're fishing shallow divers across the reef like that, you will get it stuck. It's just part of fishing, I suppose. Worth the gamble for me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and comment. Tell me, what is your favourite type of bass fishing? Do you prefer fishing the estuaries? Do you prefer fishing beaches in the surf, reef and rocks and shelves? What kind of lures will you use in your areas? So I'll leave you there. Nice quick short one. And best of luck if you're out over the next few weeks. See you on the next one. Woo!